At number 10, France suspends 3,000 unvaccinated health workers without pay. Thousands of health workers in France have been suspended without pay for refusing to take a COVID-19 vaccine ahead of the mandatory vaccination deadline this week, Health Minister Olivier Véran has said. This comes 2 days after doctors and health workers staged mass protest against the mandatory vaccination measures, which they claim is an attack on the civil liberties. France's National Public Health Agency estimated last week that roughly 12% of hospital staff and around 6% of doctors in private practices have yet to be vaccinated, leading to the ministry to ban 3,000 people from their jobs. President Emmanuel Macron gave staff at hospitals, retirement home workers, and the fire service an ultimatum in July to get at least one shot by September 15 or face unpaid suspension. At number 9, those who believe young people cannot be wealthy legitimately might never be wealthy at all, says comedian Zig Saloma. Instagram comedian Zig Saloma has raised an alarm over a weird trend he claims is being tagged onto on Twitter. According to the comedian, the trend reads, 90% of males actually think a young person cannot be wealthy legitimately, especially comedians. Saloma stated that people who think that they might never be wealthy because one can't pursue what doesn't exist. During a comparison with his recent trip to South Africa to the situation in Nigeria, the comedian said people approach him to learn how to build a YouTube and online presence because they know fame can be monetized. Saloma added that in Nigeria, he gets comment like, "Oga, una never talk wetin una did really do to give una money." End of quote. At number 8, our chairman is hale and hearty, says EFCC. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has said that its chairman, Abdulrasheed Bawa, is hale and hearty and will soon be back to his desk. Bawa slumped during an event in the State House in Abuja. The head of media and publicity, Wilson Owujaren, in a statement released, said Bawa is hale and hearty and that he has since received medical attention and is due back at his desk. Number 7. First football match with no heading allowed will take place between ex-professionals this month. The first adults football match with heading restrictions will take place later this month, with researchers to discover whether the game can function without it in a bid to reduce the risk of dementia for players. Pilot match, which will be played by former professionals, will take place on Sunday, September 26. The first half will see heading only allowed in the box, and the second half will have no heading allowed. Iconic former footballers from the 1970s, 80s, and 90s will be invited to attend the game or play if they're available too. At number 6, DJ Cuppy opens up on why she's still single. Celebrity disc jockey DJ Cuppy reveals the reason she's still single to date, one that has to do with how sexy she is. The billionaire's daughter took to Instagram to share a video of herself dancing ecstatically with her puppies. Sharing the video on Instagram, DJ Cuppy stated that she believes that the reason for her being single is certainly because of her sexiness, just she's too hot to handle for any man. I've come to the conclusion that the reason why I'm single is that I'm way too sexy. End of quote.
That's fine, okay. Feeling too sexy to accept requests, and I'm way too sexy to go unprotected.
Number 5, Toto reacts following disagreement with Prince Popogri. Nollywood actress Toto has reacted amidst the crisis that erupted between her and her ex-lover Prince Popogri. Lately, Toto and Popogri have been on the news after a petition that was said to have been filed by the former against the latter surfaced online. The petition accused Popogri of blackmail and extortion. Toto also cried out about Popogri trying to expose some unclad photos of her. Popogri, while reacting, swore that Toto can't rubbish him the way she did to her previous man. Amid this crisis, Toto has made a cryptic post about her strength and ability to persevere no matter what life throws at her. At number 4, reality TV star Tochi reacts after fans drag him and choose money over him. Former Big Brother Niger housemate Tochi has reacted after fans dragged him and chose 40 million naira over him. The reality TV star took to his Twitter account to ask fans to choose between getting a chance to meet him in person or having 40 million naira in their account. Please choose 40 million or a chance to meet me, Tochi asked his fans. Fans without any thoughts picked 40 million naira over meeting him in person. Reacting to this, Tochi stated that his fans are so rude and unfaithful, especially fans on Twitter. At number 3, Wendy Williams hospitalized for psychiatric evaluation. American broadcaster Wendy Williams has been hospitalized for psychiatric evaluation barely 24 hours after it was announced that a new season of her show will be delayed after she suffered from a breakthrough COVID-19 case. Wendy was voluntarily admitted to a New York hospital for psych evaluation. Sources told TMZ that she had struggled with mental health issues for some time and a recent admission is not a big shock. She's said to have COVID but asymptomatic. Doctors are expected to continue to monitor her physical health as well. When Wendy will be discharged from the hospital is still unclear, but it was learned that her mental health has continued to improve and her COVID is still in check with no real symptoms. NAVDAC warns Nigerians against storing foods in chemical containers. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration Control, NAVDAC, has cautioned Nigerians to stop storing food items in containers originally used for chemicals that are harmful to health. Director General of NAVDAC, Professor Christiana Adeyeye, said this on Thursday, September 16, during the sensitization campaign. She explained that containers previously used to store chemicals should not be used to store food items even when they've been washed thoroughly. She added that such containers contain carcinogenic substances which no amount of washing can remove and would have harmful effects on humans in the long run. At number 1, Kelly Rowland gives epic response after a South African radio host called her ugly. Kelly Rowland is currently trending in South Africa for giving what most are calling an epic clapback to a South African media personality who tried to shame her. Anele Mdoda had said Kelly Rowland doesn't look good without makeup. She said, and I quote, "Kelly looks amazing with makeup. Take that makeup off, then it's tickets. I have receipts." End of quote. Then Anele shared a photo of herself in a yellow bathing suit while on vacation. In the photo, she's seen posing with the ocean and the sky as a backdrop. 2 days later, Kelly Rowland posed in the exact same yellow swimsuit with the ocean and the sky as a backdrop. "I'm so feeling me right now," Kelly Rowland captioned her photos. South Africans see Kelly's post coming 2 days after Anele's post as a silent clapback from Kelly, asking Anele to compare both of them to see who looks ugly. And that's it on Daily Top 10. For more entertainment stories, follow us on all social media platforms, Nigezie Extreme on Instagram and Nigezie TV on Facebook. Our YouTube channel is Nigezie TV. Hit the subscribe button and smash a like on this video.